We will be introducing you to Scott Tingle, who will be discussing going green with pest control, termite control. Scott Tingle is the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Jeff Hiatt Incorporated, Termite Professionals. Along with sales and marketing, his pet project is to have the company focus on becoming environmentally friendly. He is a thought leader in the world of termite and pest control, working with local and state government agencies on refining our industry's best practices in regards to the effects on the environment. Please welcome Scott Tingle. Scott?
Thank you, Nicole. Jeff Hiatt started out 15 years ago in a small garage. To fast forward to today, where we help tens of thousands of clients every day, or every year, excuse me. Currently, we serve all of Southern California and Northern California. We are expanding to, I think Nicole's going to Florida. I'm taking the Hawaiian branch, and we're sending Jeff to the South Dakota branch. We specialize in controlling termites and general pests. The methodologies that we use are encompassed in a large word called integrated pest management. And what integrated pest management is in a nutshell, it means that we take a look at the pests that are at a product or at a home, the solutions available, the environmental factors, the home factors, the human and pet factors, and we meld that all together and look for the lowest impact solution to the undesirable bugs or termites. So it's a unique process. We've been using it for 5 years. It works very well for us and our policyholders. We practice IPM because it allows us to minimize the amount of pesticides that we use. It reduces our carbon footprint. We aren't threatening the underground water resources any longer. We don't put poison gas into the air. We strive to protect the beneficial insects, which help us control the undesirable insects, and it really does reduce long-term economic impact. We support IPM by following these 4 practices. First, we set expectations. We understand what our clients want, and we explain to them what we can deliver. So we set those action thresholds. Then we identify the problems that they have. What kind of pests do they have? Where are the termites? And then we go into the resolution stage, which is 1, controlling their current infestations, and 2, preventing future pest infestations. That's the most important thing that we do. We coach our clients on how to minimize the access to food sources, minimize conducive conditions. What allows us to, when we focus on pest prevention, allows us to use a lot fewer chemicals and is better for the environment over the long term. When somebody calls us for a termite treatment, what they experience initially is a free in-home consultation with a professional licensed inspector. When we come into your home, we ask you a lot of questions. We understand what your concerns are, what your frustrations are, where your problems are at, what questions you have. And then we explain our process and our methodologies and see if it looks like it's going to be a mesh. If it is, then we perform a detailed structural inspection. This is what sets us apart from many of our competitors. When somebody gets a Jeff Hiatt inspection, we crawl your attic, we crawl your sub area. We might spend an hour or 2 in your attic. We might spend an hour in your sub area. It's vital for us to understand the construction, the infestations, what type of preventative work is required. We can't go in there in 5 minutes and understand what's going on. We hear a lot from our clients that other inspectors spend 5 or 10 minutes in the attic. We can't, if we did that, we wouldn't be able to use IPM to control termites. It just wouldn't work. So once we understand the diagnosis for a home or a commercial structure, we move to treatment options. We have various treatment options targeted toward various types of termites, whether it's a drywood termite or a subterranean termite or a dampwood termite. Once we focus in on a specific termite treatment, we'll run through the types of products that are available and what we would use. We almost always use orange oil. We are the original orange oil specialists. We were the first. We have the most experience with it. It is not a simple product to use. You really have to know what you're doing. It wicks through wood. It has some unique properties. When it wicks through wood, which is kind of like if you have a puddle of water and you place a paper towel on it, and the paper towel draws the water in. Well, wood draws the orange oil in. The orange oil is strictly made from the rind of an orange. It's pressed out of it. It's a very unique product. Some of the nice features are our policyholders don't have to leave their homes when we treat. They don't have to bag their food. We don't have to get on their roofs. We don't kill their plants. There's a lot of benefits to orange oil. Now, orange oil doesn't work in every application, but we do find that it works for most. We use other products like Timber and Mother Earth products and mechanical barriers. One way to be green with pest prevention is to not let the pests get in the first place. Give them to your neighbors. Don't let them get into your homes through small cracks, crevices, those types of things. So we're big on that type of preventative work. Now, when we consider the use of pesticides, there's 3 levels of ratings. There's danger, which is the most hazardous. It's the skull and crossbones. There's a warning level, which is a moderate hazard level. And then there's a caution level, which is the least hazardous level. Jeff Hiatt only uses caution level. Jeff is very focused on being environmentally friendly and to be as protective of our policyholders as possible. So we only use caution level products or exempt products which have no rating. They are deemed safe. So that's typically what an experience would like in a brief overview with Jeff Hiatt Termite. We do feel that we are the best. We can't help everybody. If we can't help you, we will tell you, we'll share with you what kind of help we think you need and where you can go to get it. Look forward to having your calls in the future, and hopefully we'll see you out there sometime soon. Nicole?
Well, thank you very much, Scott. And once again, some great information for our viewers there at home. Don't forget